To the man who rolled down his driver's side window downtown to call me the N-word on a sunny day. To the lady in the Safeway elevator who asked me how I got my hair to look like this. To the boy with the Police Lives Matter bumper sticker. And to the girl who said I'm smart for a black girl. Allow me to introduce myself. See, I hail from a land where the sidewalks are muddy, yet people walk barefoot. This is Ethiopia, baby. Coffee beans and mangoes, baby. Must you know I belong to a dynasty. A rich lineage of warriors and royalty, so the sons and daughters of my sons and daughters are destined to be kings and queens, rightfully so. To the girl sitting behind me during the STEM presentation who began to undo my twists, and the fact that I can't get my hair done at the salon down the street or anywhere within a 10-mile radius of my home, European beauty standards are manipulative and difficult to uphold. Black hands turn black and gold. To my father, when he asked me to accompany him to a local house, because they wouldn't be as frightened if this body stood behind the front door. I mean, if less melanin was produced, he had lighter eyes, a higher voice, shorter limbs, and great ancestors had bruised bare feet to walk East African rugged road distances. Maybe their bones wouldn't quiver, eyes wouldn't shudder, and their hands wouldn't stutter to open the door. But his 15-year-old, wide-hipped, darker-skinned, braided-haired daughter would easily appease the light eyes of light-skinned people. To my mother, who reminded me to be conscious of how I present myself, because there's a fine line etched between being fun and ratchet, and by means of some, the moment you cross over to the latter, ghetto has been stained upon your back. To the several middle-aged women in my lifetime who pointed out the uncanny resemblance between my sister and I and Obama's daughters. We look like them because we're the only things you've seen like them. Such lack of representation is suffocating. To the Middle Eastern boy who filled out African American on his standardized tests and college apps. When did using my race for conveniency become as effortless as switching a light on and off? When does the light turn off? Onyx lips morph into distinct shapes and mouths amplify separate frequencies. To men who prefer lighter-skinned women, does my embodiment of an ebony empress's mind, body, and soul intimidate you? Brown skin and black baby, this right here is no place for honey.
Come on. Okay.
Those who entitled themselves, the founders of modern-day millennial culture, and those who fell in love with rooted African culture only after seeing Black Panther, and proceeded to report to me that they didn't see Black Panther. Black is and has been soul, R&B, rap, trap, funk, hip-hop, pop, and rock. What do you do when the cultural appropriation of your roots and blood goes unnoticed? I can feel your eyes on me as we learn about slavery and Jim Crow, and I become apprehensive. I'm guessing a certain symptom of something unknown. Ask me another question, because being the sole spokesperson for your entire race at any given time can convert you into a liable misconceptionist. To the miss who refuses to receive assistance from my mother by virtue of her complexion, to inferiority complexes composed upon statistics, whomever to the OK sign into a WP for white power, to the present industrial system, my skin, their skin, and our skin is 1/16th of an inch. It has managed to infiltrate moral judgments, justice systems, and institutionalized racism. This relative deprivation is getting tiring. I'm becoming sick of feeling the need to prove myself. I'm becoming sick of feeling the need to prove that I'm more than a double minority. Upon abandoning such darkness, I shall no longer gleam blue in the moonlight, and will become black and beautiful